Kate Martin and Lexie Hull are taking the basketball world by storm with their new endorsements, marking a significant milestone for both players and their connection to Caitlin Clark. As they rise in prominence, how will these opportunities shape their careers and inspire the next generation of female athletes? Kate Martin's basketball journey is nothing short of inspiring. From her early days playing in small-town gyms to becoming one of the most reliable leaders in college basketball, her story is a blueprint for perseverance and hard work. Kate was not just a player, she was the heartbeat of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As a four-year captain at Iowa, Kate embodied leadership on and off the court. She was not the flashiest player, nor did she put up jaw-dropping numbers like Caitlin Clark. But what made her special was her ability to bring out the best in her teammates. Whether diving for loose balls, making clutch defensive stops, or setting up plays with precision, Kate did all the little things that do not always show up on the stat sheet. Her leadership was never more evident than during Iowa's back-to-back runs to the national championship games. While Caitlin Clark grabbed headlines with her record-breaking performances, Kate was the glue holding everything together. In those high-pressure moments, she was calm, composed, and always ready to make the right play. And let's not forget her standout performance in the 2023 NCAA championship game against LSU. Even though Iowa fell short, Kate's 13 points and 6 assists proved she belonged on that stage. It is no wonder she caught the attention of WNBA scouts and eventually landed with the Las Vegas Aces before joining the Golden State Valkyries. Kate Martin's rise is not just about talent, it is about grit, leadership, and a relentless drive to succeed. But while Kate's journey is remarkable, she is not the only one making waves in women's basketball. Let us talk about someone who knows a thing or two about overcoming challenges, Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull has always been a winner. From dominating high school basketball to winning a national championship at Stanford, success has followed her everywhere. But do not be fooled into thinking it was all smooth sailing. Lexi's path to stardom came with its fair share of challenges. Before we move on, make sure to like and subscribe for all the updates you need about the WNBA world. Let's continue. At Stanford, Lexi was a force to be reckoned with. Her work ethic and defensive tenacity made her one of the most dependable players on a team stacked with talent. And when it mattered most, like during Stanford's 2021 NCAA championship run, Lexi delivered. Her ability to rise to the occasion cemented her legacy as one of Stanford's all-time greats. However, transitioning from college dominance to the WNBA was not easy for Lexi. After being drafted by the Indiana Fever, she found herself in an unfamiliar position, warming the bench. For someone who had always been a key player, this was a tough pill to swallow. But instead of letting it break her spirit, Lexi used it as fuel to improve her game and prove she belonged in the league. Her perseverance eventually paid off as she began earning more minutes and showcasing what made her special: her hustle, defense, and ability to knock down big shots when it counted. Lexi's story is a reminder that even when things do not go as planned, hard work and determination can turn things around. Now that we have looked at their journeys, let us dive into something that ties these two stars together: a bond beyond basketball. What makes Kate Martin and Lexi Hull even more special is their connection, not just with each other, but also with Caitlin Clark. These three athletes share a unique bond that has shaped their careers in ways you might not expect. Kate and Caitlin were teammates at Iowa, where they built an unbreakable friendship through years of practices, games, and championship runs. Meanwhile, Lexi crossed paths with both players during their college careers and later as professionals in the WNBA. Their friendship is not just about sharing laughs or celebrating wins, it is about pushing each other to be better every single day. Whether it is late-night shooting sessions or pep talks before big games, they have been there for each other through thick and thin. One memorable moment. During Iowa's Final Four run in 2023, after a tough loss against LSU in the championship game, Caitlin credited Kate for keeping the team grounded throughout their historic season. That speaks volumes about how much these players mean to one another, and now that they are all carving out their paths in professional basketball, their bond continues to be a source of strength and inspiration. But as we know, success does not come without challenges, and these players have faced plenty of them. Every great athlete faces challenges that test their resolve, and for Kate Martin and Lexi Hull, Overcoming adversity has become a defining aspect of their careers. Both players have navigated unique hurdles that have shaped them into the resilient athletes they are today. For Kate, injuries were a significant hurdle early in her career at Iowa. After suffering a serious knee injury, she faced the daunting prospect of rehabilitation and the uncertainty of returning to form. It would have been easy for her to get discouraged or lose confidence, but instead, she used this setback as motivation to come back stronger than ever. Her ability to bounce back showcased her physical strength and highlighted her mental fortitude. As a leader on the team, Kate learned to inspire her teammates through tough times, demonstrating that resilience is just as important as talent on the court. Lexi Hull's journey was marked by different challenges. After a stellar career at Stanford, where she was instrumental in winning a national championship, Lexi entered the WNBA with high expectations. However, transitioning from being the go-to player at Stanford to fighting for playing time with the Indiana Fever tested her mental toughness like never before. It was a tough adjustment for someone who had always been a star. Lexi's perseverance shone through as she worked diligently to prove herself in a highly competitive environment. What sets both players apart is their mindset. They did not allow adversity to define them. Rather, they harnessed it as motivation to work harder and continually prove themselves. This resilience makes their recent endorsements so exciting. It reflects how far they have come despite the obstacles they have faced. Now let's talk about what everyone is buzzing about, Kate Martin and Lexi Hull's new endorsements. These deals are monumental not just for them but for women's basketball as a whole. Recently, both players joined Athleta's Power of She Collective, a movement aimed at empowering female athletes and promoting inclusivity in sports. This partnership is significant as it aligns with their values of hard work and empowerment. Athleta's commitment to fostering community among women athletes resonates deeply with Kate and Lexi. The endorsements reflect everything they stand for, inspiring others and pushing boundaries in women's sports. For years now, female athletes have fought for recognition, and partnerships like these are proof that things are finally changing. Brands are beginning to see the value in collaborating with talented athletes who represent something bigger than just sports. These endorsements are not merely about selling products, they represent a shift in how women's sports are perceived. By securing these partnerships, Kate and Lexi are paving the way for future generations by showing young girls everywhere that anything is possible if you stay focused on your goals. So, how are endorsements changing the game for women's basketball? The landscape of women's sports is undergoing a remarkable transformation, right? It's largely driven by the increasing visibility and endorsement opportunities for female athletes like Kate Martin and Lexi Hull. These endorsements aren't just significant for the athletes, they're changing the entire narrative around women's sports. Moreover, we're seeing examples of other female athletes killing it with endorsements. Take Caitlin Clark, whose recent $28 million endorsement deal with Nike is a testament to her impact. Her success has opened doors, proving that there is a market for women's sports and that brands are willing to invest. As we look at the broader implications of these endorsements, it becomes clear they're not just about selling products. They're about redefining perceptions of women's sports altogether. The growing support from brands signifies a shift toward recognizing the value of female athletes, paving the way for future generations. How do Kate Martin and Lexi Hull see themselves as leaders? Kate Martin and Lexi Hull are not just exceptional athletes, they're also role models for aspiring young players. Their influence goes beyond the basketball court as they actively engage in community outreach and mentorship programs aimed at empowering the next generation of female athletes. Both players understand the importance of giving back. They frequently participate in youth camps and clinics where they share their knowledge and experiences with young girls who want to play basketball. It's awesome. By doing so, they provide invaluable guidance and encouragement, helping these young athletes develop both their skills and their confidence. Their involvement in mentorship programs highlights their commitment to creating a supportive environment for future generations. They know firsthand how tough it can be to navigate the world of sports as a woman. They aim to create pathways that make it easier for others to follow in their footsteps. The importance of mentorship can't be overstated. Young athletes benefit big time from having role models who can offer advice, share experiences, and inspire them to push through challenges. Kate and Lexi exemplify this spirit of leadership by showing that success is not just about individual achievement, it's also about lifting others along the way. What does the future hold? As we look ahead, the future of women's sports looks bright. The increasing visibility of female athletes like Kate Martin and Lexi Hull is paving the way for greater investment in women's sports across various platforms. Their success stories serve as powerful examples for aspiring athletes everywhere. Predictions suggest that as more brands invest in women's sports, we'll see an evolution in how these sports are marketed and presented to audiences. The momentum generated by high-profile endorsements will likely lead to increased media coverage and sponsorship opportunities, creating a more sustainable ecosystem for female athletes. The potential influence of Martin and Hull's success can't be underestimated. Their journeys demonstrate that hard work, resilience, and determination can lead to remarkable achievements, qualities that will inspire future generations. Moreover, endorsements can drive greater investment in women's sports by attracting new sponsors eager to tap into this growing market. As more companies recognize the value of aligning with successful female athletes, we can expect a ripple effect that benefits not only individual players, but also women's sports. Securing endorsements is a significant milestone for athletes like Kate Martin and Lexi Hull, but it does not come easily. It requires extensive preparation, dedication, and a clear understanding of personal branding. Behind every successful endorsement deal lies countless hours of training, strategic planning, and the ability to connect with fans and brands. Marketing professionals emphasize that what makes an athlete marketable goes beyond just their performance on the court. Factors such as personality, relatability, social media presence, and community engagement play crucial roles in attracting brand partnerships. Kate and Lexi have cultivated strong personal brands that resonate with fans and sponsors. Their authenticity shines through in their interactions, making them appealing ambassadors for brands like Athleta. Personal stories from Martin and Hull about their experiences in the industry reveal the dedication required to navigate this landscape successfully. They often share insights on how they maintain authenticity while promoting brands, an essential aspect that resonates with today's consumers who value genuine connections. For example, Lexi Hull expressed her excitement about being part of Athleta's Power of She collective, emphasizing that it is not just about taking pictures, but also about engaging with young girls directly to inspire them. This holistic approach to partnerships allows athletes to become more than just faces for a brand. They become active participants in community initiatives and mentorship programs. Kate and Lexi are committed to using their platforms to uplift others, ensuring that their endorsements contribute positively to society. As they continue building their careers off the court, Kate and Lexi exemplify what it means to be modern athletes who embrace opportunities while staying true to themselves. They understand that every endorsement deal is not just about financial gain, but also about representing values they believe in: empowerment, community support, and inspiring the next generation. In reflecting on the milestones achieved by Kate Martin and Lexi Hull, it becomes clear that their journeys are far from ordinary. They have not only excelled as athletes, but have also become influential figures within women's basketball. Their recent partnership with Athleta represents a significant achievement in their careers and a step forward for women's sports. Both athletes have faced challenges throughout their careers, yet they have persevered and emerged stronger. Their aspirations for the future remain ambitious, both personally and professionally. As they continue breaking barriers in their careers, they inspire countless others. Their stories remind us why supporting women's sports is crucial. Every achievement celebrated contributes to a larger movement advocating for equality in athletics. Athleta's Power of She collective aims to deepen relationships with female athletes at every stage of their careers. This initiative empowers women by providing mentorship opportunities and fostering a community built on shared values. Kate Martin expressed her honour in joining such an incredible group of athletes who are advancing both women's sports and female empowerment. As fans, we have an important role to play too. Supporting these incredible women means celebrating their achievements while advocating for greater visibility in women's sports overall. The recent growth of women's sports, marked by increased viewership and attendance, demonstrates a growing appetite for female athletic talent. If you enjoy this video and want to stay updated on all things related to women's athletics, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So, what do you think about this partnership? How do you see it impacting the landscape of women's sports? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching,